Hello and welcome here. Although it has been contentious, Ben Affleck helming a DC Universe movie would be a fantastic fit, despite his unusual choice of characters. James Gunn's planned relaunch of the DCU has been teased with a lot of information since the first chapter was announced in January 2023. Nevertheless, with every official announcement on the future DC film slate, there have also been a lot of contradictory rumors and ambiguous details about the actors, directors, and continuity that will be a part of the new world. Ben Affleck directing a DCU film was one of these contradictory rumors. James Gunn verified on Twitter in December 2022 that he and Affleck had met to talk about the latter directing a movie. This notion is still there in the DC.com section regarding the impending cinematic version of Brave and the Bold. But Affleck made it clear in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter that he has no plans to helm a DCU film for Gunn. Nevertheless, given Gal Gadot's recent announcement of the DCU Justice League recast and her determination on staying Wonder Woman just months prior to this revelation, things might alter in the future. One unexpected character is the ideal candidate for Affleck to helm a DCU movie, should he decide to do so. The question is the DC Comics character who most closely matches Affleck's directing style. Steve Ditko developed the question first for Charlton Comics, and after DC bought the character in the 1980s, DC incorporated him into the DC universe. The question has been portrayed in a variety of ways, but most frequently he is shown as Vic Sage, a detective and martial artist who has worked with large DC teams like the Justice League and the Suicide Squad throughout the extensive DC comic multiverse. Regarding why this character, although being a lesser-known figure in the DC universe of heroes, would be ideal for Affleck to direct, it just so happens to match with his aesthetic as a director. Earlier films that Affleck directed include The Town, Argo, and his first feature film, Gone Baby Gone. The taut, gripping thrillers that all of these movies, especially Gone Baby Gone and Argo, emulate detective novels have the same style. These older movies demonstrate that Affleck works best in more intimate, character-driven thrillers with a tight concentration on tension-building elements. This is consistent with the information available on Ben Affleck's shelved Batman film, which was likened to another mystery thriller film, The Game, directed by David Fincher. This directing technique of Affleck's demonstrates why directing a narrative about a detective in the DCU second only to Batman would be the ideal decision, letting his greatest qualities as a director come through. Some would wonder why a movie about a lesser-known DC character is entrusted to a filmmaker with Affleck's caliber. Having said that, this is a fantastic match for James Gunn's vision of the DCU. The projects that will comprise Chapter 1 Gods and Monsters of the DCU were revealed, demonstrating that Gunn is continuing his practice of incorporating lesser-known, smaller-sized comic book characters into a larger, more established brand. Gunn shown his ability to achieve the same for minor characters in the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker by doing so with the Guardians of the Galaxy films for Marvel. This doesn't appear to be changing based on the Gods and Monsters projects that have been announced. Characters like Mr. Terrific, Metamorpho, and Guy Gardner's more obscure Green Lantern will all play significant roles in Gunn's plot for Chapter 1, as will lesser-known DC teams like the Authority and Creature Commandos. As a result, a character like the Question may be a wonderful fit for Gunn's world because of how well the character fits under Ben Affleck's direction and how well liked he is in relation to Gunn's larger vision for the DC universe. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. See you soon.